Hi everyone, welcome to Social Studies. So we are going to be talking more about entrepreneurship, which hopefully you learned a little bit about while you watched your videos and you read through that book today. If you haven't completed those activities, please go back and complete those before you move on to this assignment. What you are going to be doing is you are going to be creating some type of business, product, or service that you think people will want to buy. So if you have something in mind, awesome. If not, take a moment, pause the video, and think of some type of product you think people would be interested in buying. Now, it doesn't have to be set in stone. We're just brainstorming right now, so think of a couple ideas. What do you think people would want to buy? All right, now that you had some time to think, let's go ahead and move through this brainstorming page because right now we're just brainstorming our ideas. We're trying to see what we can think of. So for this assignment here, we're going to start with something my community wants or needs. We of course want to pick a product or a service that is going to bring customers in. So let's start by taking a look at this first box. So something my community wants or needs. Think about something in our community that people want or that people need. Now, this can be something creative. It doesn't necessarily have to be a need. It doesn't have to be something we need to survive. It can be anything. We can get very creative with this, and let's have some fun while we're thinking about our products or services that we want to create. So for my example, maybe I think our community wants dog clothes. I think lots of people in our community of Saginaw here want to get some clothes for their dogs. So I'm going to put that in my first box here. Now you can come up with a couple more ideas if you want, but I'm just going to have one for this example. So something my community wants or needs, maybe dog clothes. That sounds fun. So what is a business that would help meet this need in the community then? So I see that there's a need for dog clothes in our community here in Saginaw. So what is a business that would help meet this need? Well, in our second box, I could write something like a dog clothing boutique. Maybe that is a business that I would love to start. I want to create a store that is going to specifically sell dog clothing, and I think people are going to love purchasing clothing from their dogs from this store. Go ahead and write your answers in there for how you think your business, you are going to then write an idea for your business that would help meet this need in our community. So go ahead and do that with your own. And then for our third box, we're looking at how will this business make money? What product or service are you going to provide that then you can charge people for? Maybe it's an actual product, like you're selling some type of technology item. If you sell that, you can make money by selling it. For me, if I'm going along with my dog clothing idea, I'm going to sell dog clothing and I'm going to make money by making a profit on that dog clothing. But I also want to think of my expenses. So what kind of expenses might I have? Well, I'm going to have to pay somebody to make my dog clothing for me, to bring it into my store. I'm going to have to pay to have an actual store where I sell those dog clothings. It's not free to own a store. I'm going to have to pay for things like electricity. I'm going to have to possibly pay other employees. So maybe I need more staff to come in to help me with my store. So think about all those expenses and go ahead and put that in your box there. And lastly, what else might you need to plan for? When you're running a business, it's not always going to go smooth sailing. You might have things that come along that you didn't even think of. For example, where are you going to start up your store? Are you going to have a really big building to start off with, or are we going to have a more of a small, maybe just some type of cart to start off with? Will you have to have a factory? What other things do you need to plan for? Now here you could just be listing questions for yourself, and if you know the answers to your questions that you're asking, you can put them there. Otherwise, really we're just thinking about other things that are going to come along with our business project here. So this is step 1. Today we're just really brainstorming. You do not need to come up with one specific idea today. We're just putting all of our ideas out there. And then tomorrow is when we will be picking one idea and really writing a more firm plan, our firm business plan for one idea. So today, brainstorm, come up with lots of different ideas, and then tomorrow is when we're going to be filling out our main page and our main business plan for one of our ideas. All right, if you have questions, reach out to your teachers. Good luck.